All right, guys, so we've already done geometric series. Now we're going to do geometric series with the sigma notation. All it is just one extra step. You don't already have the information given to you in the same way. Okay, so we're going to use, we're going to just keep the same basic formula. I know we had two formulas when we looked at geometric series, but just to keep it simple, we're going to go ahead and just stick with one. So let's say we see the sigma. Starting off in row 1, ending in row 7, and say our formula is 2 times 5i minus 1. Okay, so we need to find our a of 1, which is going to be our first term. So it's going to be 2, our first term is this 1. So it's going to be 2 times 5, 1 minus 1. 1 minus 1 is 0, so it's going to be 2 times 5 to the power of 0. 5 to the power of 0 is 1, so it's going to be 2 times 1, which is equal to 2. We're also going to need our n, which is going to be the top minus the bottom plus 1. And then we're also going to need our r. So our r is going to equal the number below the exponent. So the r in this case is going to be 5. We don't worry about this 2. The 2 stays consistent. But every time for the next few terms, you're going to multiply it by 5. So that's our r. So whatever this number is, that's our r. Don't worry about the 2. Just worry about the 5. Okay, so now we just put it into our equation, this one up here. So it's going to be S of n is equal to 2 minus 2 times 5 to the power of 7 over 1 minus 5. And that's going to give me negative 156,248 divided by negative 4. I already did the calculator part of this earlier. And then once you put that in your calculator, it's going to give you 39,062. And that would be your final summation. Okay, let's take a look at another one. Let's say I have my first, starting off at 1, ending in row 8. It's going to be negative 6 m minus 1. So same thing, we need an a1, which is going to equal to negative 6, 1 minus 1, which is negative 6 to the power of 0, which is equal to 1. My n is equal to 8 minus 1 plus 1, which is just equal to 8. And my r is going to equal to 6. There's no number multiplied in the front. It's only this number at the bottom of the exponent. So it's negative 6. Okay. So let's go ahead and put it in our formula. So S of n is equal to a of 1 minus a of 1 times r to the power of n all over 1 minus r. Okay, so my first term is 1 minus 1 times r, which is negative 6 to the power of 8. Put a little note right here. I had issues in my calculator earlier. Couldn't figure out why. It's because I was doing this negative to the power. So make sure you keep it in parentheses in calculator. Okay. I'll divide by 1 minus negative 6. Okay. So this on the top, if you put it in your calculator, it's going to give you negative 1,679,615. 1 minus negative 6 gives me 7. And once you put that in your calculator, your summation is going to equal to negative 239,000 945, and that would be your final answer.